Welcome back to chapter 11 of Read Daily and Live Fully. Topic is the to the critics of Vedanta. A certain fineness of both the head and the heart is a prerequisite even to grasp within our understanding the subject matter of the Vedanta text. Don't be idle and refuse to exert. If gross intellect cannot grasp the deep significance of Vedanta, don't reject the great religion of truth and cry that there is nothing in it. This is a puerile as to demand the faculty of hearing from the eye. A deaf man cannot hear with his eye. And if he in his dejection cries, there's no noise, when a cannon's mouth fumes out its deafening contents, he will be as wise as the one who cries, just nothing in Vedanta. A gross intellect is not the fit instrument to bring the vision of truth within our experience. Microscope is not meant for viewing the stars. Gross intellect and worldly heart can soar only as high as the rupees an hour's altitude, and they can reach only the shores of ego and selfishness. Beyond gold and purchasing power, across the gulf of the ego, is the first milestone of truth. Leap from the shores of duality into the rugged boat of discrimination and ply ceaselessly towards the horizon of experiences. Let the helmsman be Shraddha and keep the boat steadily towards the pole star, the Mahavakya. Carefully navigate round the dangerous rocks of thy own lower nature. Thou shalt reach the eternal of peace, heaven of peace, bliss, and truth. Footnote: you can save a lot of pain, unhappiness, and failures in life if you go to the Lord as the first resort instead of making it the last resort. Next chapter, number 12. Religion must be lived everywhere at all times. The science that explains man and the world is philosophy, and that science which trains us to relate to the world around us is religion. Mia, I repeat, the science that explains man and the world is philosophy, and the science which trains us, note the point, trains us to relate to the world around is religion. A mere theoretical understanding of life, which philosophy can supply, may perhaps give us some insight into the mechanics of life, but is not sufficient. We must be individually trained to handle this highly sophisticated machine. The body, the mind, and the intellect to use it at will with ease and freedom, with joy and confidence. For this mastery, we must leave the philosophical insights in the day to day affairs of our own lives. The ways of self mastery, expounded in all the great textbooks of true living, tell us not to escape from life, but to maintain an intelligent way of living according to our circumstances in life and use diligently and to our advantage the inner and outer events of our lives. True religion is to be practiced not only in temples, prayer rooms, or hermitages. Religion, if it is to bless us with joy, must be lived in the office, at home, and in government chambers too. In every walk of life and at all moments, we must accept and use the ever changing challenges and, while consciously meeting them, train ourselves to become stronger individuals with greater mastery over ourselves and over the outer world. This mindful way of living consciously, struggling to improve ourselves from moment to moment in our body's strength, in our heart's emotions, and in our intellectual capacities is the true religion which transports even a base individual from his earth-bound sorrows into the joys and perfection of a realized sage. Religion, properly understood, is the most progressive of life because all of the mental impediments that stand in the way of progress are the creations of egocentric living, and they are eliminated in the process of religious discipline. An universal renaissance of religion will be a wholesome corrective to the errors and follies of a materialistic scientific civilization that has exalted knowledge and power and ignored the saving wisdom of the Spirit. Footnote: May your life make your life a celebration of His presence, His double H capital, His presence. Thank you.